on this Monday morning, 8:09. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend. Arizona's Family Christmas Angel Program is a great way to give back this holiday season, whether it's to help the program and the Salvation Army or volunteering with St. Vincent de Paul or maybe another charity. More people will be giving of their time and their money.
And giving back also helps you when it's time to file your taxes, right? But before maybe you write that generous check to charity, there are some changes to the tax code that you may want to keep in mind. So Shani Newworth is joining us. She's a CPA to talk about some of the changes that will come with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act and how it'll impact taxpayers. And I know in the past to write off those donations you needed to be itemizing. Does that stay the same?
Yes, it still stays the same. But the standard deduction has increased, so those people who were itemizing in the past may not be itemizing in 2018.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the standard deduction has increased, so it's $12,000 for individuals and $24,000 for married. So this is double what it was in the past.
Oh.
All right. So what do you give us some tips on what people should be doing here as we get towards the end of the year?
So those who would like to do donations to charity and they're on the cusp of itemizing, we always recommend bunching their deductions. So that may be putting together medical costs in the same year as your charitable deductions to make sure that you are over that threshold.
Oh, okay. So these changes that have been announced seem to be pretty significant, but will the regular taxpayer be dealing with this tax season or the following tax season?
This tax season.
This tax season, yes. Okay.
Yeah, you were saying that these are the biggest changes you've seen in your career, right?
Correct. In 20, 30 years, this is the biggest change in the tax code.
Wow.
So who do you think will be benefiting from some of these changes, and how should the average person strategize? Do we need to see our accountant earlier in the season, give things more time, take better records? I mean, we could be assuming that we usually get money back, but do you think we could be in a position to pay it's that significantly different?
I think the average taxpayer is probably going to see a benefit in their tax return this year.
Okay.
The standard deduction has increased and the tax rates have decreased. So people who are getting a refund in the past are probably going to get a greater refund this year. But I always recommend seeing your tax professional earlier rather than later.
Yeah, one of the other things are your interest write-off. Seconds, you can no longer write off seconds on your home, correct? The interest on those?
Right.
So,
yeah, you can write off your mortgage interest deduction, but your state and local taxes has decreased. The most you can take there is $10,000. So a lot of taxpayers are going to lose a huge deduction this year because of that.
Wow. So what would you tell a client of how to make that up? Is there a way to be looking ahead, to think about how to kind of even things out?
Tax planning is the biggest thing that you can do right now before the end of the year. So if you wanted to make any charitable deductions, you'd want to do that before the end of the year. So December 31st at midnight will be your last time to make any changes for 2018 taxes.
So, but you're saying the average person may not be either giving enough or itemizing and having enough to write off.
Right. They want to look at their whole tax strategy to see if they even are itemizing this year. It may not be beneficial for them from a tax point of view to do those charitable deductions, but from, a good-hearted nature, you still want to donate.
Gosh, you worry, though, about some of the nonprofits that might be having an effect from this if people notice maybe after the following year that they didn't get that benefit that they were looking forward to.
Yeah, they're suspecting that there may be a decrease in people donating this year and all other years going forward.
Wow, all I can say is God help the people that do their own taxes. So this stuff just goes right over my head.
Right, but many people will probably end up simplifying if they don't have as many write-offs, right?
Yeah,
if they're a smaller income family.
Yeah, smaller income families are probably going to get a benefit, not going to have to itemize in a year if they're over that $24,000 limit for a married couple. So when you batch up all your deductions, if they're under $24,000, you're probably just going to take that standard deduction. It's going to be much easier.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate your time, and good luck getting through the tax season. I know it's kind of busy for you.
Yeah, studying up on all of the new laws. It must be a big job. Thank you so much.
And for more information on what you need to know, we have information on our free AZ Family News app.